it's all learning experience. I'm just trying to learn from the older cats like Chris Hawkins, Kevon Seymour, and all them. Adoree Jackson, just trying to learn from them and just take all that knowledge and soak it in from the coaching side to like Sewell Cravens, all them. Just try to soak in all the knowledge I can possibly can.
What do you think you learned from the Stanford game specifically as far as your
my game is just finishing, most importantly. A lot of players that you can see I was in good position, but I didn't finish. And that's the thing that's going to separate the good from the great, and the great from legendary. And what I'm trying to do is be legendary. So that's why I try to do extra work on finishing. Everything I do, just work on finishing at the end of the day.
Do you feel like you did a better job of that against ASU?
Yeah, I feel a better job. I did a better job, but it's always room for improvement. You know, it's only 4 games in, and I got a lot to grow from, and that's why I just learned from the dudes ahead of me and learn the dudes that's older than me, just to continue to work hard, be patient, and just continue to do what you got to do.
Had you ever had, because you were in position on a lot of those plays against Stanford, but had you ever been in a game where you weren't able to finish a play? I mean, in high school, I'm guessing you were able to finish almost all the time and dominate guys, but was that a different experience for you against Stanford?
No, it was times my sophomore year when I first started off. It was times where I didn't finish plays. It was times where I gave up stuff and stuff like that. But like I said, it's all a process, and you always got to learn from all the process. And at the end of the game, this game, nobody's going to play a perfect game. So at the end of the day, that's what I just do, is just look at what I do wrong, work on it out here, work on it as much as I possibly mentally and physically, try to better my game each and every day as much as I possibly can.
You were highly recruited. Did you ever think that you were going to be dependent upon this much this early?
At the end of the day, you always got to be prepared. When your opportunity comes, if you're prepared, then the situation is yours, and that's all I try to do is prepare myself for each and everything.
When Kevon's not out there, you guys have a really young group of cornerbacks. Do you ever talk about that or think about that?
Oh yeah, I always think about that for the next couple of years, how athletic and very our defensive back is going to be, backfield is going to be. You got like Isaiah Langley that's really young, doing his thing and practicing each and every day, coming to compete. Adoree Jackson, Marvell Keeley, all those, Plattenberg, all those dudes just coming in there and practicing hard. And you just see, like, for the next couple of years, this is who I'm going to be playing with. And that's all that unifies us all and helps us grow.
What were you working on today?
More so just endurance and working on my feet work. I try to work on separate replace at the line of scrimmage, working on a little soft press, hard press, just things that I'm going to have to continuously work on to be good.
Which one do you like better, soft or hard press? You a hard press guy?
I like to just be as balanced as I possibly can, try to work on each and everything. I don't want to just be known as one player. I try to work on all parts of my game as much as I possibly can.
Do you initiate these extra sessions on your own? Have you always done that?
Oh yeah, I always did it. I did it. It takes me back to when I was in high school, when I did practice after work. It helps me prepare myself, because I get a lot of reps in practice, but sometimes I need that extra work to prepare me and stuff like that. So I just try to go out there and try to work hard as much as I can.
Do you feel like you learn better on the one-on-one session too?
Oh yeah, of course. You always learn better. What you need to work on, what you need to fix. Because there's a lot of times where I open up the gate sometimes. It's a lot of little things that I do. My feet sometimes get lazy, and that's why I try to work on each and everything. Look what I do good, and look what I do. I usually look at what I do bad. Because at the end of the day, I did a good play, I made a good play, but at the end of the day, you always got to look at what you're bad and work on that.
If you're out there with Adoree, are you aware of, hey, they're probably coming my way, I'm a kid?
Oh yeah. That's why I prepare myself in practice, outside of practice, do the extra work, because I understand when they call that number and throw it my way, I got to be prepared and make the play.
Do you see yourself as you project out as a cornerback throughout the rest of your career, or safety, or how do you kind of see yourself?
We'll never know what the future upholds, so I'll never speak on something that I can't tell the future. Yeah.
But do you have a preference for one over the other?
I like corner, of course. I play the position right now, so I love it. But at the end of the day, you never know what the future upholds, and I don't like to predict nothing that I can't tell.
Let's do one more.
You, on the play where Adoree's holding him up and you're trailing, and the ball goes to Isaac, and he unfortunately turned in your direction. Was that as good a hit as you had this year?
Yeah, so like I said, I just don't want to make that one mark hit. I want to make a lot of continuous hits and continuous plays. I just don't want to be known for one thing, so that's all I try to do, is just try to work on each and every day and just learn from the coaches and what they teach.
But was that fun?
Yeah, it is. It's really fun.
But is that fun, that hit?
Oh yeah, it was. It was very fun. Yeah.
Thank you, Iman.
Thank you, no problem.